Hey everyone, welcome to the first post-game breakdown with the SDFC Fancast. So we figured we would talk about the game that just transpired, which is at the Coachella, preseason tournament, the Invitational, and San Diego FC had their very first game attended by fans and supporters, the first televised on YouTube and multiple other platforms. And yeah, I'll just give a quick synopsis. Even though we lost 3-1, probably should have been 3-2. One of our goals was ruled offsides. We'll see. Look at our story. You could let us know if Godoy was offside or not. But no, we lost 3-1. But for us, for it being our very first game, a couple of the pretty sweet highlights where we scored the first goal. Patty McNair scored the first goal, who's a defender. So yeah, San Diego FC came out the gates and scored real fast within the first 20 minutes, I think. I can't, a lot of it is kind of a blur. It went by really fast because I was so excited, but I thought it was a great match. How'd you guys feel?
Yeah, man, it was surreal that we just watched San Diego FC. We watched a professional Major League Soccer team from San Diego play for their first match. It's like super surreal. But it was amazing. I think, 3-1, basically a little friendly. Overall, we played, I thought, pretty well for considering they've been together for about 2 weeks total. The fans brought it, which was awesome. Like the whole game, it was like the home opener. You know what I mean? They really brought it, and just a lot of pieces. Maiton, Valakari, Patty looked amazing. Chucky was doing his thing. I mean, and they were talking about how they've set their standard. Like they need to make the playoff. Like that's the goal, and which is good. They're not just going to be schlubs, right?
Yeah, no, and
it's a lot of positives.
Chucky looked like he was kind of head and shoulders above everybody else when he had the ball, his touches and everything. He sat 2 or 3 people on their ass. 2 NYCFC defenders or midfielders and stuff broke their ankles and all that. So that was wonderful to see. Yepa looked good. I noticed the very first time he got the ball in like the first minute, there was a little bit of pressure and a little bit of traffic. And the first thing he did is told everybody to calm down. He's like, calm down. I got it. And I like, we were talking about, that's what he seemed like at Norseland when we watched him. And it seems like that has translated here. Keegan, your Irish brethren, dude.
Yeah, very happy Patty scored the first goal. That was sick. It was a beautiful cross too by Chucky. That hopefully that'll be a good combo as the year goes on. Yeah, the game started out like we looked really good with the first couple minutes, got a little shaky. Seems like they kind of settled in. They had some good chances overall. Yeah, it was just so fun to watch. Finally see them, San Diego FC play. I think there's still a lot of work to do, but like Colin was saying, I didn't realize they've only played or had 14 or 15 practices really together for coaching staff. Everybody is new, so I would be curious to see as the week progresses to the other games how much better they get. Especially, I think their defense was the least productive out of everything. Their offense looked pretty good. A lot of good long balls that came in too. And yeah, it was just fun to see. Game flew by.
Yeah. And they're immediately playing out the back and all that, which I know is a trendy style right now, but it looked like SCFC was actually doing it pretty well. I think CJ Dos Santos did well. He has some good saves. Very brave goalie, which I know you have to be that, but he showed it. He's already kind of yelling at the defenders to marshal them up. I think a lot of positives there from him in particular. I thought Chris McVeigh looked great as well. Alvarado, so, it looked like they were attacking his side, but he is a midfielder, and he was playing on the right, as a right defender. And that did look, a couple times was like, a little, oh crap. But then in the second half, he played as his position as a central midfielder. So talk about a squad play, plays one half as right back and then plays the next half as a midfielder who's pulling the strings is pretty solid. And then we had 2 16-year-olds on the field for the second half, Ani Balakari and Anisi Saidi. So it's dude, I'm pumped. Wow. And they both looked good.
Everybody, the offense, like you said, Keeks, we're going to create a lot of chances and have a lot of opportunities. Yeah. I feel like we're going to score a lot of goals. It did seem like maybe the defense was a little bit lacking, but that could just be chemistry. It could be reps. It could be, you know what I mean? I'm very, very excited for this season.
Yeah, I have a lot. I feel like this is. I was worried at first, how are they going to look? You never know haven't seen them. Obviously, they have a lot of good players, but you don't know how it's going to come together if you're locking them in out in the desert, out in San Diego for 2 weeks. Be like, all right, go play against a team that has been a good squad. New York, they've been together for a couple of years, so they already got the cohesion. So I think it'll be a good week for them, especially team building. I think that's overlooked a lot too, just like vibes of the team and the guys going out to the desert, first little road trip. They're there. Even though we lost today, there was a lot of positives they could draw from it. So I think it'll be good overall for them, the team.
Oh yeah, our Scandinavian players got some sun. Getting used to that.
Yeah.
Getting used to those UV rays. Well, I guess they're so far north that during the summer the UV rays are right there. But it's a different type of sun out there in the desert.
Yeah,
Give me the sunscreen, Yepa. I'm out of sunscreen.
Yeah.
I love it. NYCFC, their goalie came and tried to take Mighton out at the end of the game. Their Mighton was super exciting and fast and taking people on and everything. And freaking, what the hell, dude? Calm down. It's a friendly. Calmate.
Dude, a boot to the chest, man. Jeez Louise.
It like went out too. It wasn't just a straight. If you look, it almost like he followed him to hit him. It was really, really bad challenge for.
Yeah, he came out late, like he was indecisive, like when he should. If he came out right away, then maybe but he was just so sloppy and terrible. It would have been a red if it was an actual game.
Yeah. But no, again, same with you guys. A lot of positives. Godoy's goal, even though it was ruled off, was an awesome finish. All that stuff. Again, Alvarado playing two different freaking positions in one game. Dude, I think that does also speak to the work rate. One thing I loved is every player was working their ass off. There was not one. I did not see one player phoning it in or nothing like that. Everyone was down.
Fit, yeah.
They're fast too. They can turn the tempo up quick in a hurry as well. It seems like it's starting to lag. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're off and keep the pace, keep the ball. So yeah, it's really they're going to be a really fun team to watch this whole season.
Yeah, and so I'm ready. And just one last thing that I do want to say is kudos to the supporter section, the announcers, everybody. We're talking about it over and over again. Tom Bogert even posted about it on his social media. Like literally, our supporter section, you guys, great work because you got all the attention for good.
Freaking killed it, dude.
Reason.
It was
Thank you
rad
guys
to see. Yeah,
thank you for representing everybody.
Yeah, you could hear him too the whole game. You didn't hear anybody else. It's just them. So it's very cool to see.
Hell yeah. So. All righty. Exciting times to come, y'all.
Hell yeah.
We're here.
Hell yeah.